Hi. No wonder Starmer appeared worried on Thursday, announcing a national police response to unfolding events in the streets. His government's honeymoon period shattered, have a lot more to be worried about today, with numerous demonstrations, protests, counter-demonstrations, primarily against migration, its effects on various communities, also with more than a tinge of Islamophobia, driven by hatred and fear. Of course, elements of the far right are involved, stirring things up, calling the protests. They regard this as a golden opportunity. But don't be fooled, the vast majority of those participating are not racists or fascists. After decades of brutal austerity, manufactured inflation, destruction of working class communities, and representation on just about every conceivable level, social cleansing, demonisation, divide and rule, much of it promoted by the liberal left faction of the establishment, sooner or later something was going to trigger an explosion of anger and rage. All it required was an unforeseen event, which was provided by the murder of 3 young children in Southport. Over the last few months and beyond, this channel has been predicting an explosion of frustration on the streets, that it may not be pleasant from an anarcho-malcontent perspective, but also that it will erupt in marginalised, disenfranchised, working-class areas, and that much of it will be aimed towards the forces of order, so-called. As could be seen, for example, on some of the longer, rather than mere clips, film of events in Hartlepool Wednesday night, where it became, whatever the initial reason, a clear example of police in riot gear employing dogs, shields and batons against the local population who stood their ground and fought back, although, in my estimation, it didn't reach a peak level of violence by any means. Disturbances continued well into the night. If today passes off peacefully, most factions of the establishment will breathe a collective sigh of relief. But with Sunderland kicking off last night, this seems unlikely. Interesting times have certainly begun. A multitude of unresolved issues will eventually burst forth. Then what? Bye.